For 10 years, every Sunday, an elderly woman came to Grace Community Church wearing the same faded blue dress and worn-out shoes. She always sat in the back row, never spoke to anyone, and left before the final hymn. She never put money in the offering basket. All she brought with her were quiet prayers and tired eyes. Most people didn't even notice her. One Sunday morning, a new volunteer named Chloe stopped her at the door. With a forced smile, she said, "Ma'am, we try to keep a certain standard here. You might feel more comfortable at the shelter downtown." The woman looked down at her hands, rough from years of hard work, and softly replied, "I just want to pray for my son." Chloe sighed and said, "Everyone here has problems, but we don't bring them into God's house looking like this." A few people nearby nodded. Someone whispered that she was probably just there for free coffee. The woman didn't argue. She lowered her head, turned around, and walked out of church, her tears quietly falling into her shawl. No one stopped her. No one followed her. The next Sunday, she came back. This time, instead of sitting in the back, she slowly walked down the center aisle just as the pastor was about to begin his sermon. The room went silent. Then Pastor James stepped down from the pulpit and walked straight toward her. He knelt in front of her, took her hands, and said through tears, "Mom, you came." The entire church froze. Pastor James stood up and faced the congregation. He explained that this woman had raised him alone after his father left, working 3 jobs so he could go to school. She sold her wedding ring to help pay his rent when he was studying to become a pastor. And for 10 years, she had come to church every Sunday, not to be seen, but to pray that her son would never forget where he came from. He went on to say that she didn't wear nice clothes because every extra dollar she had went to feeding homeless teenagers through a church program in the basement, a program she had started quietly and never taken credit for. Then he looked at Chloe and said, "You told her she didn't belong in God's house?" His voice wasn't angry. It was calm and it was honest. Jesus said, "Whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me." Chloe broke down in tears and whispered, "I didn't know." Pastor James nodded and replied, "Now you do." That day, the church didn't collect an offering. Instead, they passed around a basket filled with handwritten notes of apology and gratitude. And for the first time in 10 years, the pastor's mother stayed for the final hymn. Would you recognize true faith if it walked in wearing old shoes? If this story touched you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and comment, "Amen," if you believe kindness matters more than appearances.